What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy Ashton, man. Thank you again for tuning in this week. So now I got an update from Black Clover manga chapter 121. Now I've been following Black Clover since chapter 40 because at first I didn't sure what the heck was that when it came out, but it still piqued my interest. And then as I see that it kept on growing as far as it went on, I started to pick up on chapter 40 of it. Now Black Clover definitely follows the authors and the creators of Naruto in a next series. I mean, it has some similarity feels to Black Clover, which I may just give an overall update to how I feel about the series as a whole. But as of right now, we just about to jump right into this chapter. Now, this chapter still takes place. They're doing a little training seminar. They're trying to get an elite squad of knight um, magical knights to be precise, so they can run a like elite squad. Now in Black Clover they have different guilds. Aster being the main character, he basically is in a guild that was formerly known as the worst guild, but now is one of the top tiers, which is the Black Bull. And then you have his rival, which is Yuna, who's pretty much in the Golden Dawn guild, which has always been known to be at the top tier list of magic guilds in there. Now, this chapter is pretty much focused mainly on Yuna and Noelle, who Noelle is part of, the Red Bull Guild, with Yuna being part of the Golden Dawn, just like I previously stated. However, they go into a match, pretty much, they facing a rival squad, and almost left out there some guy, pretty much that's from a different guild. Forgot the name of it upon doing this recording, but excuse me. But he is formerly known as the Mantis. I guess it's something dealing with, grass, different, substance. But however, taking a look at this, these three go against another three individuals. Now, mainly, Noelle is facing her brother. Yuna is facing someone within the same guild who pretty much considers Yuna to be a commoner, because Golden Dawn usually takes people with prestige, but Yuna is an exception. He pretty much has substantial, wind magic abilities, especially when he got the spirit of the wind. So now, he feels that, he's riding on the second bus compared to him. And Yuna is pretty much at this point is trying to become a captain within the guild to realize his own dream. Now, this has really was an interesting chapter. I mean, it kind of went by kind of fast, so I kind of like it feels like it was pushed, but the way they pushed it wasn't a bad thing. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's the greatest, but it's like you get to see him pretty much just dominate a captain. He pretty much uses wind ability, within the armor. I guess that the captain is able to manifest and pretty much just wreck them, just wreck his whole fucking life, all of his dreams and all that nonsense he was talking about. It's pretty much going out the window. Sit in your place, Captain. Your spot is going to be taken soon. Now, Noelle is pretty much, overthrowing her brother. Of course, they have similar, magic ability, I guess, focused around water. He used the Sea Dragon ability. Her Sea Dragon, looks fucking amazing compared to his fucking tadpole. I thought it was ice at first, but it was just water. Hers is like a raging water war, I think that's what she called it. But however, as the battle commenced, he felt like it wasn't going to, pretty much reach him, destroy him, but she just annihilated him. The whole purpose of this is for them to do the crystal. It's not about defeating your enemies. It's about, going to objective. But people is going in there with their own personal vendettas and having something to prove. But however, they overcame that and still destroyed the crystals, which was nice. Now, overall, how I feel about the chapter. The chapter was pretty good. The only thing I felt is that they could have had this battle, be a little bit on an emotional standpoint, kind of like affecting the audience a little bit better, dragging me in. But however, it was still a nice chapter to see. It was nothing really lackluster about it. It's just that it just felt like it was a speed run. How you have one of them battles in the game and you're like, oh what, I can't wait for this battle, and then when you actually do the battle, it just ends like that. No complaints about it, but you just wish that it lasts longer. That's how this chapter feels. Now, in Black Clover, I definitely do, really enjoy the series. It has been good. I mean, a little bit of a lackluster sense. It kind of reminds you, the main character does remind you of Naruto a lot. The only difference is that, like, Naruto couldn't use clone jutsu, and this guy can't do magic, but he found the way by getting one of the top tier cursed grimoires that gave him an anti-magic sword, and then he eventually got a draining magic sword, and also he has a form that pretty much is impaired with his, cursed grimoire that he has yet to control. So that does sound a little bit similar to Naruto's case. I'm not gonna say just like a repeat, but they definitely taking ideas. I guess they want to make sure, since this is the next big thing, we want to make sure to still cater to the exact same audience because Naruto, I mean, supports, is definitely a long way. But that leaves me with the question. Now, if you have been following Black Clover, what character have you been most impressed about, or at this point you consider to be your favorite? Now, I forgot his name, because I'm not good with anime names. It's a lot to cover, so excuse me on that. I try to get better with it as the videos go along. But the guild master of Black Bull right now is my favorite. That black, sword and him going outside of magic to kind of make him a great magic, knight is definitely good. That battle that they had in the cave with Aster, pretty much fighting, the rival guild, master who was supposed to be VC, he pretty much just wiped the floor with that magic he had. I mean, one of the pictures that I'm gonna have in the video site is definitely going to see in the manga chapter of how he uses his black sword, black magic. If you haven't seen it before, it's very interesting. I like it. But thank you so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and comment down. Definitely appreciate it. Ashton Man is out. Thank you so much.